Today we're going to talk about 24 topics from the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. And if you have attended this class, it's offered by Keller Williams University, then awesome, good for you. This will be a review. And if you haven't, then you're going to have an opportunity to learn the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, focused on 24 topics written by Keller Williams University. Topic number 1. And by the way, that's as far as we're going to get today. Now, I don't know if it's going to take us 24 days to get through this. It may not, but we're going to start with topic number 1 today. Topic number 1 is your foundational models form the base you must have before adding creativity in order for it to be successful. All right, so your foundational models form the base you must have before adding creativity in order to be successful. If you look at it like this is our foundation, and the foundational model of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent is leads, listings, leverage. And if you turn this upside down, and this was how you ran your real estate business, this is not stable, this is stable. And unfortunately, too many people lead from creativity, otherwise known in the world as wing it. And the challenge with a lot of us is we can be very successful winging it. Some of us are super successful winging it. However, what's going to happen is you're going to hit a ceiling, and you're going to hit the ceiling sooner than you would if you followed a model. So Gary wants to teach you, starting on page 39, by starting with models, you can push your ceilings higher and eventually break through them. Look at it like this. If this is you and this is your ceiling, you can push your ceiling higher by starting with models. Think of the lead generation model. If I want to, I have 2 choices when it comes to lead generation. I can either work from a proven model, or I can wing it. And most people wing it because nobody's taught them this before. The average real estate agent gets their license, pays for it on a credit card, wakes up the very next morning after they pass their state exam, waiting for a line of people outside their door who want to buy and sell real estate. True or true? True. Yes or yes? Yeah. And the average real estate office that hires a realtor says, congratulations, welcome to our company, and good luck. So what kind of training do you provide? Oh, that was it. Good luck, go get them. Now, winging it works, especially in a hot market. Now, when things cool off like they have in the last 10 months, winging it doesn't work as well. The foundational model of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent lead generation model is capture, connect, convert to an appointment. If they're not ready to convert to an appointment, then we move them to nurture, which means we're following up forever in order to create emotional proximity, and then convert to an appointment. The foundational model of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent is build a database. Feed it every day. Communicate with your database in a systematic way and service all the leads that come your way. You're going to start off by focusing on your sphere of influence. So you build a database, you add everybody you know to your database in your sphere of influence. Should be the very first thing you do when you get started in real estate. Week number 1. Build your database. The very first thing you do when you join Keller Williams, regardless of how long you've been in the business, if you don't have a database, you don't have a business. Build your database. Now, feed it every day simply means you've got this large group of people out here called your habit Mets. And you're going to move them into your database as a new Met. That's feed it every day. Communicate with your database in a systematic way means 8x8s to your new Mets in order to create top of mind. So when they think of real estate, they think of you. If somebody said, do you know a good real estate agent in Coral Springs? And I said, yeah, absolutely, Madeline. She's your girl. Go get her. Right, Madeline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clarissa and Diana are like, whoa, wait a minute. We're sitting on the front row, right? So she created top of mind with me because she put me in her database and she used an 8x8 to communicate with me one time a week for 8 weeks. Now I'm top of mind. Now she's going to communicate with me in a systematic way using a 36 touch drip campaign. You guys know how this works. Companies all over the place do this with you. You get emails daily from Amazon. You get emails from Netflix letting you know there's a new movie that matches your viewing, whatever. You're like, how do you know that? They're watching you. It's called artificial intelligence. So the world uses this. Why do you think CVS and Walgreens ask for your phone number when you check out so they can put you in their database, right? And then they can communicate with you in a systematic way. So build a database, feed it every day, communicate with it in a systematic way, service all the leads that come your way. Model. Now, by starting with models, you can push your ceiling higher and eventually break through them. Page 126. Look at it visually this way. In the diagram below, and Gary Keller is talking about figure 6, if you're looking at your Millionaire Real Estate Agent book right now, you see two different models. You see one that's a straight line, and you see one that is kind of all over the place. And he says, look at it this way. In the diagram below, figure 6, the straight line represents models, and the dotted line represents creativity. When you start with models, you always have a proven basis from which to work. The model serves as a reference point. You've heard me say before, it's your yellow brick road. If you've watched The Wizard of Oz, and oh my gosh, if there's anybody who's never seen the movie Wizard of Oz, just please put in the chat me. And then
Don't do that.
go seriously, go find it and watch the movie, okay? Now, if you watch the movie Wizard of Oz, the yellow brick road leads to Oz, the Emerald City, right? Does it go anywhere else? No, I've seen the movie 100 times since I was old enough to remember. And every single time it leads to that same freaking city. It's never gone anywhere else. Okay. Now, models kind of work like that. And what's really cool about models is when you're building your real estate business and you want to add creativity, which there are going to be times where you want to do that, you always have a model to go back to. It's like having a GPS. It keeps you on track versus winging it. Like if I told you, here's the driving directions to get from here to Detroit, Michigan, drive north. Good luck. Now go. And there's no signs on the road or anything else. You just have to figure it out. Well, that would be working from creativity. At least you know which direction to go. So it's a GPS. It serves as a reference point that allows you always to know why you made the creative decision you made and where to return if your creativity proves unsuccessful. When you don't have a model to provide focus and direction, your last creative effort becomes your reference point. Your last creative effort becomes your reference point. it's kind of like, excuse me while I tear the room apart. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's funny. I wonder what that conversation was about.
That was your birthday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Glad it was something good. All right. Here's your model. That's your yellow brick road. Now, as you're on your journey, there's going to be times where you use creativity, but you're always going to be able to come back to the model versus winging it. Make that a W, John. Winging it looks more like, and then eventually I give up. Now, when you look at the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, there's 4 fundamental models in the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Number 1 is the economic model. And the economic model is going to tell you how many appointments you need to go on in order to earn the net income that you want to earn. The beginning of the economic model is how much money do you want to make? And from how much money do you want to make, I can walk you through a model that will tell you exactly how many appointments you need to go on in order to earn the amount of money that you want to earn. The next model is the lead generation model. The lead generation model begins with how many appointments do I want to go on, and ends with how many leads do I need in order to get the number of appointments that I want. The next model is the budget model, and the budget model tells us how much money we should spend on marketing, on advertising, on lead generation. It teaches us to lead with revenue, to make money before we spend money. It teaches us to play red light, green light, which means when you spend money, it's red light until you see the results. And as soon as you see the results, it's green light again. It's a foundational model to build your real estate business. And then, okay, never mind. And then the organizational model is leverage. I was going to go back to the triangle and then threw it on the floor. So leads, listings, leverage. Leads, listings, leverage. This is the part where very, very few people have successfully built a real estate business because they don't understand the organizational model. They don't understand the value of leverage. Therefore, they never even attempt to build leverage in their business, or they don't know how to. So if they do try it, they fail at it and they give up, and they end up saying things like, I'd rather do it myself than try to teach somebody else how to do it. So I'm just going to do everything. So they never get to actually introduce leverage into their business. Ceiling, lower, because I don't know how to introduce leverage into my business. Ceiling, unlimited, because I understand leverage and I understand how to build leverage into my business. Models are critically important to the success of your real estate business. If you haven't studied this book, it is your playbook. If you're a football team, and I'm the coach, and you come up to me and say, I don't know the plays, coach. How can you expect to win the game if you don't know the plays? This is your playbook. You want to win this game? Study this. Start with studying the 4 models of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent: the economic model, the lead generation model, the budget model, and the organizational model. All right, that's it. Talk to me.